Ambassador Ivy Bonk, and I'm at the IChange Nations 2015 Golden Rule Ceremony here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's a lot of excitement in the room. Nations all over the world, nations represented, and we are working together to see how we can make the Golden Rule reality across the globe. The initiative that I steward with IChange Nations is called Children Add Value. So I'll be working with Dr. Rivers and his staff in launching this initiative. And the focus of this initiative is to show that children, so we want to communicate to people, recognize, honor people that know that our children are our most valuable asset and our most important contribution we can make to the world. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Pitzel, and I work with the Young Ambassadors of ICN. I have two Young Ambassadors here with me today. This is Marshall Dean and Marissa Dean, and we believe at ICN that we have to spread the Golden Rule and our message to the younger generation because they're the ones who can make a difference today. So I want to ask, they were at the awards ceremony last night. Marshall, what did you think about the awards ceremony last night?
Last night it was just amazing to see all the potential and all the world changers in the room and what they had to bring to the offer to this world. And it's amazing to see what they can do and now what they are doing throughout their whole life, and just seeing all the stuff they've been doing.
Excellent. Marissa, what did you observe last night at the award ceremony?
I just enjoyed the huge network that the Golden Rule event put on, and how regardless if you have that capability or not, it doesn't matter because you just need to know someone who knows how to get the job done. So networking in the Golden Rule is amazing because you can implement what other people have in your business as well. And so it was a great event.
Thank you. Let's change the world.
I knew this guy was different. I know he was more than just talk. I heard the power of change in his voice. Have you ever heard a person that when you listen to them, the power of changes in their language, in their speech, and in the way they present, the way they articulate? Well, the power changes in his language, and he's motivated many and encouraged us as well.
When you talk about God's kingdom, it's not a religion, it's a government. Right. So we've learned how to implement the government of God in the government of the world. The Golden Rule is an actual global peace policy.
That we can make a difference. The Golden Rule is not a concept. The Golden Rule is a lifestyle. And if we live this lifestyle of treating others with value.
I believe the Golden Rule is the only solution that God gave us for this world. I believe if we apply the Golden Rule in every arena of our life. Can you imagine Golden Rule politics? Where you're going to treat the person how you want to be treated. Now we'll deal with the issues and not a character assassination. What if we had Golden Rule business? What would it be like if every businessman wasn't trying to cheat you, but trying to make sure you had a good deal and you came back?
I've been exposed to different platforms in the world, and people come to me every time, and they're looking for that one magic thing. They want to know what is it that propelled you to be where you are today. And they're looking for that. What is that, for lack of a better word, what is that trade secret that you have that took you to where you are in business today? And it's very simple. I didn't realize it until about a year ago. It's the Golden Rule.
What happens if we had Golden Rule families? What happens if we had Golden Rule in every arena of life? Life changes overnight.
Dr. Rivers, when I met you, I didn't know all of this was going to happen. We met in February, imagine, and here I am standing. I have taken Dr. Rivers to Colombia, San Andres, Dr. Kinutia and Donnie and Mikhail, and we nominated almost 200 people, the Golden Rule International Award. 2 items. When the Golden Rule was presented to me in February, the first thing I said is, I need this. And God, thank you. Because we cannot do it by ourselves. That's one of the things that we have to learn. We need each other. God created all of us, but to work with each other.
I'm on a 20-year mission to make sure everybody in the world hears the Golden Rule and understands how to do it.
The world is crying in this 21st century for statesmen. This afternoon I'll be sharing on that. Over the last 100 years, we've had some horrible leaders, but we've had some of the greatest statesmen arise. And when a man can spend 27 years in prison and come out ready to unify the people that put him there, and does it in 4 years and says, I'm done. There's not anybody in this room that I say the word Nelson Mandela. And anybody here will know who that is. I can say Martin Luther King Jr. He found something that made him angry. Racism did not make him angry. Violation of rights is what made him angry. That was a man who had a right to do something that he wasn't being allowed to do. And one day Moses went up on the mountain, and he went up a shepherd employed by another man, and he came down a deliverer. Not because he was introduced to God, but because he was introduced to himself. I'm here, and you're here today, because you will meet yourself. And you're going to know that you do not have to force your way through. Favor will put you where you need to be.
God made us different, gave us different skin colors, and He made us unique. Yes. So every single life in this world is valuable. And I want to explain something. Who you oppress today will lead you tomorrow. Who you oppress today will lead you tomorrow. Because what they do, hear this, they're watching your weakness. I tell people, it's never the majority that changes politics, it's the minority.
The education system is not working anymore. I'm here today as a testimony that the very subject in school that they gave me an F is what I'm a business leader of today.
Person will throw a rock, and people say that guy's crazy, but that wave keeps going and going and going. So never, because normally the people that are the majority get comfortable, and the one that's being oppressed is hungry, and they will eat one day, and they will look for every weakness and they will find it. Africa right now is on the rise. It's the only continent on the rise in Africa. So the Bible says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. There's a changing of the guard, and I want to say this. Never love anything more than you love people.
The Statements program is one of the best things that has ever happened in my life. I am always looking forward to just spend time with Dr. Rivers because God has given him a voice for this generation. God has empowered him. And sometimes it's interesting because he sees things sometimes that I'm like, I didn't see that, but I appreciate it. And you know, he would begin seeing things. We have hope, people, because of an organization as this. And we are here today. I want to challenge you. I like what Dr. Brown Williams said yesterday, that the greatest asset in any country is its people. But also, I'd like to expand that a little bit, Dr. Williams. The greatest liability of a nation is also its people when we don't work together. But when we work together as a team, when we come here and we are working together, we can change the world.
Now, I still have my strong faith in Jesus, which I'll never deny. But now I give everybody else the right to be who they are. And that's one of the important things in the world. I'm not going to change what I believe, but I can't make others change theirs. But I can help establish cultures of peace so people have the ability to hear the truth. Amen. And the truth will set them free.
We're changing the world. That's the idea. We're looking at pastors to change our lives. He can't do nothing for you. The churches now, when I look in a congregation, I see slaves. I see slaves. And I see a man standing behind a pulpit. That is the master. The plantation owner. And I see slaves because they know what he's doing wrong and they say nothing. They don't have the power to say anything because they don't want to offend the master. And that's why the churches are the way it is today.
And what I want to say is this. 27 million slaves in the world today. Twice as much as the 1800s. We got, how has slavery increased in the world when every constitution in every country says no slavery? How do we have 27 million slaves when constitutions say it shouldn't be? It's like having policies. I tell people, as an international diplomat, I deal with the presidents, I deal with actually leaders of nations. That's who I deal with. I don't deal with number 2, I deal with number 1. I understand how to move the needle forward. Much of what people do in the world is hocus pocus. I'll throw an actual prayer out there and hope. You have to do natural work on the ground to move the needle forward. You always pray, but then you go and you do the work. As I became the ambassador, I was appointed ambassador for a country. I don't even speak the language of the country I'm the ambassador for. I don't speak Kirundi. I speak English. I was invited by the president to be the ambassador for his country. And he said, I'm giving you this diplomatic passport so you're unarrestable in the world. And he said, bring people to God.
I am a world changer. Tell your neighbor, I am a world changer. Come on, say it like you mean it. I am a world changer. In summary, what I want to do, I want to call upon the media to stop stereotyping. Who said that all Arabs were terrorists? Who said that all Africans were poor? Who said that white was superior and black was inferior? I want to call upon the educators and I want to call upon the scholars as well. Stop teaching just theory. Go out there and do something. We are sick and tired of theory. We want people on the ground that are actually making a difference. And the body of Christ, the church, I want to call upon you. Stop creating division. This is not about doctrine. This is not about dogma. This is not about who is right and who is wrong. This is about treat your neighbor the way you want to be treated. I want to call upon businesses. Time has come for you to make money the right way. We are sick and tired of win-lose situations. We are all winners. We are all born to win. We are all have been called on a purpose and we all have a mission. I want to call upon you and I. It starts with us. I like to tell my staff every time, be the change you want to see. Stop talking about they said and they did and they are mistreating us and we black people, we white people, become the change that you want to see around.